There are some men that can never be corrected. There are also some women, it's like their eyes is on their head. Let me tell you, if you run out of that marriage and scatter it, that stain remains on you for life. You better think well again. In a society where you say, no, I got rights. That's how they say it in South Africa. I got rights. I got rights. Okay. Beware of pride. Don't use speaking in tongues and spirituality to be proud. Your wife can't talk to you. You are married already, but she can't talk to you. Your home is headed for crisis. There's no prayer. There are some people too. You are not yet married. You are doing like this. You look at them and say, who is this one? You come to talk to me? Don't you know who I am? Who are you? Let me tell you something, and it will humble you. What your parents have is not yours. You don't know that. You are from a rich family, you do like this. You are poorer than the poorest out there. They own it, you don't. Relax your mind. Oh, I'm beautiful. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. You are beautiful to yourself, you may not be to others. Proverbs 15:33. Whether married or not yet married, this is wisdom. He said the fear of the Lord is the instruction of wisdom. And before honor is humility. Let me tell you, do you know how you know a dangerous man before you marry him? A dangerous one that you should run. If he listens to no one, you are headed for crisis. No matter the sweet things he tells you, I love you, baby, it's a lie. Let me tell you, I submit to God. My wife knows if I misbehave, who to call. I'm not talking of my earthly father. Parents can hardly solve crisis in marriage. Parents. You know why? They will side their own. You are not wise when you carry crisis to your mother or to your father. You lack what? No matter the anointing of your father, he will side you. You know why? You say, this one I trained him well. You may have been trained well, but mistrained. If you want crisis in family to be solved, it's not solved by family. Parents are hearing me, and I know some of you are angry. I will preach the truth. Many houses have been destroyed by their mother. Many houses have been destroyed by their father. He said, therefore shall a man, his father and his mother, and should be joined. If you still carry challenges to your father, you are a boy. I have never for once, in 10 years of marriage, carried anything to Bishop Oyedepo to help me solve. 10 years. I'm not enjoying my marriage because of where I came from. I have sense. My wife knows if this man misbehaves, there are 2 people on earth you will call. I will correct myself. She knows, and I told her from the beginning. They are not related to me, but I honor them. I won't tell you their names. Once she calls them like this, fiam, there's never been. You can make your husband behave from the beginning by knowing who he honors. Your husband doesn't honor anyone. Lady, you don't have wisdom. I'm your pastor, I should tell you. Your friend won't tell you. I'm the one to tell you. Oh, I don't like that man. You will like me later. If it's the truth, I will teach it without fear. If you had wisdom, some of you wouldn't have entered. You can see that before marriage, they are controlling him. You now marry. Do you have wisdom? Okay. This thing is burning like fire in my... You see before marriage, they are controlling him like this. Don't wear this to church. 25-year-old, you will correct. Don't behave like this, you will correct. Then he's now telling you, baby, I love you. He doesn't even know what love is. Please beware of pride and just humble yourself. This one I'm already digressing. But I don't know why I'm sharing that with you. Is wisdom. I have never, if you see him, ask God's servant. If you see my mother, ask her. I don't share anything with them relating marriage. Now, your own parents don't have that level of spirituality. You carry everything. He spoke to me like this. Do you have wisdom? And you are speaking in tongues. Beware of pride. I've noticed in 11 years or so of ministry, pride is not a function of what people have. It's a function of the size of their head in themselves. There are people who have nothing to show who are very proud. They can almost not walk. The head is bigger than the body. There is nothing good they see in anybody. Now, can I tell you if you are proud? Let me listen. Most times we come to church, we cover up by Bible. Wait. If you have never commended anybody before, you are proud. No matter your prayer life, there are people who can pray in tongues 3 hours. Very proud. If you look around and say, there's nobody I can marry in this place, you are proud. Because in the first place, you don't know everybody in this place. Oh, who is that man to marry me? Doesn't he know who I am? Who are you? I'm wondering, who are you? Oh, I'm from a very rich background. Your background is your back on the ground. It's not your own. Get up. Whatever your parents own is not yours. You better humble yourself. I learned this one very early, so if me too I was doing like this, I won't find my wife. I will also find one that is doing like this, and then trouble. When two people raise their shoulders like this, and they're walking like this, man like this, woman, that's a monster. Even a proud man can't find a good woman. Because the one you should look at, your head is like this. You are looking up instead of looking down. Will your wife drop from heaven? The thing I wish people have learned from long time ago is truth. Sometimes we cover like this, we do like this. I saw my wife, nobody connected me. Nobody. If the person connected, let him show up. Nobody. We didn't go to same school, not from same city. How did I see? My head was low. Please humble yourself. Many are now in marital crisis because they were like this at the beginning. Now you are humbled, the shoulder has dropped, but it's too late. Beware of what? Beware of what? Church people are proud though. Proverbs 15:33. You know why I minister like this? When I go home, I know that I've delivered what God asked me to deliver. He said the fear of the Lord is instruction of wisdom before honor. And marriage is honorable. So before marriage is humility. There are some, the way you are going, it will take God for you to marry a good wife. Please hear me. I'm married to a good wife. Oh. I'm telling you the truth. I'm not saying it for you to clap. But I'm telling you, there are men who can like this. Inside them, they will be. Now, if you are truly humble, even your wife can correct you. I'll tell you a true story. She won't know I will share this true story. Do you know who helped me to be time conscious? Is my wife. One day she told me, she said, anytime you go over time, I'm not hearing. If my wife is not hearing, you won't hear. Wife, same bed, same house, children, she won't hear. I told myself, I said, there's no point, Pastor, wasting. Have we closed late before? Answer, you are in this church. Have we closed late before? Anytime I see people still prophesying after time has, even me, I've already closed.